friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn about three kinds of variables in JavaScript: var, let and const. I am Akansha Banerjee, your friend, and let's dive deep in to the world of the JavaScript. First we will talk about var, the traditional variable declarator. Okay, so its scope is function or global. What does that means? Like if you have if statements or for statements, right, inside functions. Okay, let us go to the open board so that I can clearly explain this to you. Yes, we might have a function like maybe a function f. Okay, and inside this function, uh, this a variable declared by var keyword will be visible only inside this function's open brace and close brace. Okay, if I create an if condition and that inside braces, so this variable, if I declare another variable, say y over here, this variable y, this will be visible outside these curly braces as well, as the scope of var is only functions and not block level. Okay, so I can call var y is equals to 10 outside this if condition curly braces as well. Okay, now we will talk about we can redeclare and reassign values in var like this x var x equals to 10. Again I can redeclare the variables var x equals to 20. This is valid. Okay, similarly we can reassign the value one after initialization as well. Var y equals to 5, again we can reassign y's value as 15. This is allowed. And this is about hoisting. What does hoisting means? That okay, let us go to the open board. I'll add a page. Okay, so suppose before initializing I utilize a variable x equals to 10. X equals to 10. It has not been declared. Okay, and then we declare var x maybe equals to 20. Now what will happen? This declaration has two parts. First it has declared a variable x and not initialized it. Okay, and then x equals to 20, right? So only this declaration part, this will move it to the top of the scope. Scope means this variable might be initialized inside a function. So it will be, this declaration automatically will be moved to the top of that open brace where the function is starting. Okay, some function fun is starting here, the open curly brace. So this declaration will automatically moved here, var x, like this, and it will be initialized with undefined value. Okay, so if before initializing, if you try to print x, then its value will be printed as undefined and it's not an error. Okay, next we will move to, not here, the next page. Okay, next the let variable. Okay, so this is a mutable declarator. What does mutable means? We can reassign its value. One, after initialization we can reassign the value of a let variable. Block scope means that like the previous page we will go. For var, if instead of var I use a let variable over here, like this, let. Okay, then okay, Okay, we are initializing it inside curly braces. Again, another variable if I create inside this if condition. Now I cannot, if you try to reassign the value y equals to 10, this is not allowed because this let y is visible only inside this ifs open brace and closing brace. Outside this is not visible. This is known as block scope. It is visible only inside the curly braces it has been declared. And once you have declared let y, again you cannot declare let y over here. This is not allowed. Again let y you cannot declare inside the same block scope. Okay. But in var you could do that. Okay. Okay, no redeclaration, reassignment is allowed. Okay, this temp about the hoisting part. Okay, uh, the let variables are hoisted. That means its declaration. If you try to, uh, if you used that variable before declaring it, the declaration will be moved to the top part of the code, but it will enter a temporal dead zone. That means if you try to access before if you the declaration has moved to the top part, right, but you are trying to print it before assigning any value to it, then it will give a reference error. Okay, so these are leading to safer coding practice. Okay, you have to initialize it, you have to initialize it before using it. Okay. Next, about the const variable declarator. This is immutable. That means after you have declared a const variable, const y is equals to maybe 10, you cannot change the value of y once initialized. While declaring only you have to initialize it, and after initializing you cannot change its value, you cannot reuse the same variable name const. Okay, again inside the same block scope. Again it is block scoped and immutable. I earlier explained what is block scope. Okay, and object immutability. Okay, you cannot reassign its value. Okay, but we will take an example of an array. Okay, here it is written that if you are writing const array, okay, with an element 1, inside this array the element you can add, new elements, you can push 2 inside this array, but you cannot change this array, whole array. The reference to this whole array cannot be changed, but its inside contents, or if it is an object, the object's properties can be modified. Okay, again that initialization has to be mandatory. At the time of declaration only you have to initialize, I told you before, and declaring const z without an initial value will result in a syntax error. Okay, if you initialize const z before, if you declare it without initializing, then it will result in a syntax error. Okay, so the key differences between var, let and const are compared over here. The var is function scoped or global scope. It's visible only inside the open brace and closing brace of a function. Okay, but let and const, they are block scoped. Okay, redeclaration in var is allowed. Okay, but in let and const the redeclaration is not at all allowed. Okay, where reassignment is allowed, but let is the also reassignment is allowed, but const you cannot reassign the values. Okay, hoisting, so where is hoisted, its declaration is hoisted to the top of its code and initialized with undefined. Okay, let hoisting hoisted but in a temporal dead zone until declared. Okay, uh, yes, yes. Now let us go, we will try to see a demo. Let us, a question, a task is given over here. We have to write a JavaScript code where you store your name, age and favorite color using var, let and const, and we have to think why we will choose what type of variable, what type of real world variables we will use as const and let, in which real world scenarios we will use it. Okay. So let us go to Visual Studio Code. Okay, we'll go from here. We'll open a new window. Open. Ah, yes. I was trying this before making this video. We'll just remove it. Okay. So we have to what things we have to do? Name, age, and favorite color, right? I know my name is not going to change. I can make a const variable for name. Um, there is no option of changing name. Okay. Then age, right? Age can change. Oh yes. So we will make let age as we can reassign the value. I will just zoom in that age is equal to 25. Okay. Then favorite color. Now favorite color also we can make let, but we'll make var over here. Fav color as blue. Now we will print console.log initially. We'll print the values, okay? Okay, we'll have come. Give some spaces. Let's see. Yes, our name, age, and favorite color is coming up. Okay. Now we will again print after 5 years. Okay. After 5 years. I know after 5 years also my name is not going to change. It will be the same. And we'll print again. Okay, just copy this line. Okay. And age we will change after 5 years. Age plus is equals to 5. I know age is a let. Then it will be allowed to change its value. And var also can change its value. So favorite color also I can reassign. I will write it as orange. Okay. And let's see what output is coming. Okay, sorry, console.log dot log. Okay, now it should run. Let's clear the screen and then again. Yeah. See, after 5 years, the age has become 25 plus 5, that is 30. Color has changed. And let us try to change the name. What happens? Let's see. It should give us an error. Name as drive. It will not let us do it. Let us see. Let us clear the earlier output. It will give an error. Yes, it is giving an error. Assignment to a constant variable which is not allowed. We'll just comment this and just run it. Yes, it's running again. Now let us not declare the variable and try to use it first. Okay. This favorite color, I will just cut it and move to the end. Okay. We will print the favorite color before initializing it. It's a var variable. Let's see what happens. We will see the hoisting. Okay. See, it is coming undefined because we are printing the favorite color. Favorite color before initializing it as blue. Right? It is not giving an error. It is coming as undefined. Okay. So, like this, you can test this code out at in your computer and see what errors it is giving. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, then you can subscribe to my channel for more content. Till then, happy learning, take care, and bye bye.